We got it going on, bro. Back in the saddle again. Always here talking about some sweet stuff, weird mind stuff, controlling your feelings. Good night, everybody. Good night. Anytime you say good night, it's almost like you're going to bed. But I feel like I'm just waking up. It needs to take place. I kind of like having the headphones on right now. I like being able to hear myself. I like it. Tonight, I am expanding on what I talked about last night. Because I didn't release my video until 10 o'clock, 10:40. Actually, it was pretty bad. I didn't mean to. My computer died, and I don't have a charger right now because I just ordered one the other day, yesterday, last night. If you tuned in to it, I was talking about bad communication styles. Actually, I wasn't explaining them. I was just talking about communication in general and more of a nonviolent communication, which brings me to a book that I read once, and it's really good. It's called Nonviolent Communication. Before I continue, know that communication cannot technically be violent. Violence in the dictionary is behavior involving physical force intended to hurt, damage, or kill someone or something. You could never kill anyone using words. Words cannot be violent. You cannot damage someone physically without them choosing in their mind to feel it. Nonviolent communication. People's actions may trigger your feelings, but they are never the cause. Do you agree with this? Last night, I talked about emotional intelligence and how you should study it, is what I meant to say. I said you should learn it. You can't learn intelligence. You study it and you find yours. Intelligence, I'm not going to go too far into it because I don't know as much as I probably should, but you can't change it as much as you think. But emotional intelligence, there are skills that you can learn that help increase your EQ. So this is one of those tools, and it's understanding. You have to get into the mindset. You have to get in the mainframe of the mind and have a inner dialogue saying that people's actions may trigger my feelings, but they're not the cause. What is the cause? Well, you can trace your feelings. Our feelings are a result from our choices to perceive something in a negative or positive light. It's about your attitude towards what's happening around you. 90% of life is just a reaction. That's it. I didn't choose this body. I didn't choose the idea to live. I didn't choose where I was born. The fact that I'm white, right? To be 6'3.5". I didn't choose any of that stuff. You didn't choose it. It's a reaction. What's going on around you? You can choose your attitude towards it. Our feelings result from our choice to perceive something as negative or positive. Focus on feelings and needs. Okay, so that goes down to communication. If you can, that's the observation without judgment. If you can observe without judgment, if you can do that, and you focus on feelings and needs rather than the feeling of being hurt or attacked. So that's how you got to separate it out. I'm being attacked right now, but I can't. I got to focus on the needs. If you can get to that, that's maturity. Not only your needs, but your partner's needs, right? You focus on what are they feeling? What are they feeling right now? You can empathize with that. What are they feeling right now? You can move forward into what are they thinking? What are the needs right now? What are they asking for? So one way to identify your feelings, one way to do this. Now, I see this on a daily basis, people who can't identify what they are feeling. I go, what are you feeling right now? Well, I feel like if I go to college, it's going to be hard. And I'm not sure if, okay, that's a thought. And that's a great thought. That's definitely a road to go down. How does that make you feel? And that's why that's such a cliche thing to say. How does that make you feel? That is the That is a psychotherapist, psychologist, counselor, therapist. How does that make you feel? Give your feelings a voice. Give them a voice. If your anxiety could talk right now, what would it be saying to you? If your depression had something to say, what would it say to you? Give your feelings a voice. So remember, in a relationship, communication is extremely important. Being able to be honest, open. I find that a lot of people actually are trying to enter relationships where they're not really fit to be in. They shouldn't be in. I mean, you can just see it from the beginning, like that's not. But they're not being honest with themselves, and they're not communicating with each other. And it's very important to be open, honest, respectful, loving, answer back in love. If you can answer in love, if you can answer with holding emotion, explain instead of express, you can change your life. So give your feelings a voice, understand them, where are they coming from, what is the need, and you do have to get through the hurt with that as well, and that'll probably be what the next, one of the next upcoming videos would be, is how to deal with the hurt, trying to set that aside. So we'll keep working on it. Let me know what you got, like and subscribe, or don't, whatever you want to do. I don't know.